With its recent update to 10.01, Final Cut Pro 10 is now able to export audio rolls, and I'm going to show you now how you can use that feature to export your audio for more serious audio applications, like for example ProTools. In this small sound project, we have a maximum number of 4 audio objects stacked up at the same time, which would resemble 4 tracks in any other application. At this point, it should be mentioned that I'm using the German version of Final Cut. Nonetheless, I'm sure that you can understand what I'm doing. As you can see, all of the audio rolls of the objects are labeled as effects by default. So what I'm gonna do now is to think how many tracks I would need to represent my project within an audio application. And I was of the opinion that it would be 4 tracks. Track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4, and I created roles for that export. So I'm gonna label the first row of audio objects track 1, the second row track 2, the third row track 3, and finally we have track 4. And now I can go ahead and export that media. Gonna choose only audio rolls as wave. Don't have to open it with the QuickTime player. And okay, let's export for stereo files because they already have effects on them. And let's export them. Inside the Finder, I select the audio export and drag it into ProTools. Of course, I have to move each and every track to the session start. Now we have the individual files inside ProTools, but unlike an AAF or OMF export, we don't have the individual regions. The solution, we select each individual track and strip the silence, removing the silent parts and dividing the audio track into individual regions. Of course, this needs to be repeated for each and every track that you imported. And please don't forget that we don't have handles in that export process. So when you're editing in FCPX and you're planning to work on the audio in ProTools, please don't forget to leave a bit of material to the left and to the right of your audio objects. Thank you and have a nice day.